Troy, thanks for spending some time with me today. While we're here, I would like to share a couple of numbers with you that you might find kind of interesting. They are 29, 150, and 86. Now, 29, that is a percentage. That's a percentage of growth that Cisco has projected year over year bandwidth needs to grow over the next 5 years. So, we're here to talk about your usage and your needs, and you know that you're capped for bandwidth now. Just project that growth over the next 5 years, climbing like that. 150, this is dollars in thousands. $150,000 is the annual loss or cost to enterprise businesses for downtime. And that would lead to the need for reliability. You've mentioned that you've had a couple of problems with your current provider with being unreliable. When you go down, it can be costly. So reliability is very important. And this is almost a scary figure here, 86%. That is the percent of customers that have said that they will change vendors or change suppliers if they have to deal with connectivity problems or with you having problems. And a surprising thing about that, we live today in a society of you got to have it now. I want it. 5 years ago, this number was 52%. So people are just constantly demanding superior service, and they want it right now. So with those numbers in mind, I want you to look at this being your organization. And if you are right here, you're the happy IT guy. And up here, we have the CEO, CFO. I put a smile on his face, and that's because you're making him smile. The CEOs and CFOs today are constantly trying to get their IT departments to become more productive, to get more use out of IT as compared to having to hire more employees. And here you've got your applications. You're constantly driving more things within your business all the time. People bringing their own devices into work. You being demanded to push critical applications off to the cloud. You hit this point. It's a cliff right there where here you've got your usage constantly growing, and here's your bandwidth. You're out of luck. So your choices then, or what you have to do is get some more bandwidth. And under your current situation with the phone company that you're with, you can get another T1, and you can get another T1, and you can get another T1, and keep building it up like that. Some challenges you hit along the way with that. You're going to have some costs involved every time that you have to get yourself another T1. It's not, there's the additional construction and so on. There's also some questions, legal questions. CLECs today are being challenged on whether or not they will be allowed to share networks the way that they currently do today, which is how they're providing you their service. And the fact that you're dealing with a CLEC right now, if you have an outage, who are you going to call? Well, are you going to call Integra and then be transferred to CenturyLink, or where are you going? Your help could be a whole number of people that you got to go through in order to get a problem resolved. And you put all that together, and at this point, we haven't put a smile on the guy's face yet, because in order for you to increase your bandwidth, you're going to have to be spending money that he doesn't want to spend. You're going to be setting yourself up for future growth challenges. Well, what if you could do the following? What if you could bring in one player into the picture that could provide 1 gig of connectivity from one provider? What if that connectivity were scalable, what if that connectivity or service could all be provided on one bill? And I think a real important part is, what if there were one point of contact? If you've got questions about anything, if you could call somebody 24/7, one person, and get an answer. Would you be interested in seeing how that could be provided to you?